I need you to understand something. I don't get scared easily. I've watched horror movies alone. I've walked through dark streets at night. I've even checked that weird noise in the kitchen instead of pretending it doesn't exist. But one night rewired me. It all began with a light, slow, not confident footsteps just dragging. Like someone forgot how to walk but decided to try anyway. I was in my room. The door was slightly open. It was a pitch black hallway outside. And when the footsteps stopped, I felt it. And I got that instinct. That, do not move, feeling. So naturally, like an idiot with curiosity issues, I looked. There was a figure at the end of the hallway. It was tall, lean, head tilted slightly to the right, and smiling. Not smiling like any of my friendly neighbors. It was smiling like he's been practicing it in a mirror for years and still hasn't gotten it quite human. That smile looked too wide and too stiff. Like someone stretched his face over a wireframe and said, good enough. But then I blinked. He was closer. There was no sound, no step, just closer. My brain tried to rationalize it. Was it sleep deprivation, shadows, or overactive imagination? Then he tilted his head my way, slowly but deliberate, and then the smile stretched wider. That's when the panic hit me. I slammed my door shut and locked it. Because yes, I know, horror rule number 1 is don't isolate yourself, but tell that to my nervous system. There was dead silence. Then a soft knock. Not pounding. Not aggressive. Just polite. Knock, knock. Who's there? Like he was waiting for permission. I grabbed the nearest thing I could find. A lamp. Because apparently I thought I was about to duel a supernatural entity from Timu. Suddenly the knocking stopped. Then the handle began to turn slowly. It was locked actually, but kept turning anyway. That's when I heard a quiet chuckle. Right behind me. I spun around. He was standing in the corner of my room. His head was still tilted. He's smiling, and the door still locked. Explain that. Go ahead. I'll wait. My legs gave out and I hit the floor. And he didn't move toward me. He didn't attack. He just watched and studied me. Like I was the interesting one. And that made it even worse. I scrambled backward until I hit the wall. Nowhere to go. No window escape this time. No dramatic hero moment. He crouched down slightly to match my eye level. Still smiling. I noticed something then. He wasn't blinking. Not even for a split second. And neither was I. Because every time I blinked before, he got closer. So I kept my eyes open. Mine was burning, watering and refusing to close. We stayed like that, locked in this silent staring contest from hell. And slowly, painfully, I forced my mouth into a smile. Not because I wanted to, but because I realized something. He wasn't hunting. He was feeding. On fear. On panic. On reaction. And I was a 5-course meal. So I began to smile. I matched his energy. And tilted my head too. I was like, you want weird? Let's get weird. For the first time, his smile twitched. Just slightly. His eyes flickered. Like a glitch. The room felt lighter. Just barely. So I held the smile. Even though my face was shaking. Even though tears were running down because I refused to blink. His grin started shrinking. Slowly folding back. Like something was pulling it inward. He straightened up. The corners of his mouth snapped back into something neutral. And just like that, he was gone. No sound. No smoke. What was left was empty space where a nightmare had been standing. I don't know how long I stayed on that floor. But here's the part that sticks with me. Sometimes, when I catch my reflection at night, I notice my head is slightly tilted. Just a little. And my smile lingers a second too long. And for a split second, it doesn't feel like I'm the only one controlling it.